It is the third demanding more money in exchange for the identity of Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper. This person saying that they know the identity of the kidnapper. Emailer increasing his price to $100,000 in Bitcoin, which was up from $66,000, and $100,000, of course, matches the amount now offered by the FBI. I'm going to talk to Harvey Levin of TMZ in just a moment. The TMZ also is reporting that it has identified the brand and model of the windbreaker worn by the suspect seen on Guthrie's doorbell camera. And that, of course, is on the heels of TMZ correctly identifying the backpack the suspect was wearing that we just showed you, because we went then and bought one at Walmart after Harvey's reporting, $10.88. Police confirming this detail more than 24 hours after TMZ first reported it. Joining us now, Harvey Levin, founder of TMZ. And obviously, Harvey, you've been breaking developments on this all the way along, including the fact that you received the original ransom note. Now, you've got a third letter from this alleged tipster. They've now said they want nearly double the money, or another 30-some-odd% more, after you were told yesterday there would be no more contact. What do you make of this latest email? I mean, do you think this is the same person? And do you have any better feel for the veracity of it?
Yeah. Yes, I think it's the same person. And forgetting about what I feel about the veracity, I'm going to tell you something. The FBI, and I'm going to go back to the ransom letter first, they are intensely interested in this first ransom letter that we got. I can tell you that. I'm not going to be more specific. They are intensely interested in that ransom letter. They are also interested in these 3 emails we've received from this man who says he knows exactly who and where the kidnapper is. Can I run this down? There's quite a bit here, but I think it's important. So This man sent us an email about noon today, Pacific time. And basically he says, I don't trust to tell he said he wants TMZ essentially to tell the FBI that he doesn't trust the FBI and he knows the FBI doesn't trust him. So he says that's why he's going to go through TMZ. He says he wants the $100,000 reward, but he wants it his way. What he wants is a fraction of a Bitcoin worth $50,000 immediately put in his name or put in his account. And we have that. It's the same Bitcoin address as the other 2 emails we got. And he said he will then immediately provide, this is a quote, Aaron, the name of the main individual along with his information for you to track. I could just see by a gesture you made, you got that word main. I found that really interesting because he's suggesting more than one person, but this is the main individual. He also says he will not touch the $50,000 until an arrest is made. And once that happens, they can then deposit the other 50 and he'll take the money. He goes on to say that he's gambling his safety and his possible freedom. The way I read that is that they might think he's somehow implicated, that he's, close to the flame or something like that. But he talks about, compromising his possible freedom. Some ominous references to Nancy, to be honest with you. But then I got to read this, and I haven't really publicized this yet, but I'm going to tell you what this says. Okay. It says that, he said, the manhunt of the main individual that can give you all the answers, be prepared to go international. Huh. That to me, again, I can't tell you that this is a guy who actually knows, but he has to be talking about Mexico.
He has to be talking about Mexico. I mean, Tucson is 30 miles away, very close. And I don't traffic in theories that we all see on social media, although we all know many of them have gotten a lot of traction, right? But that is something that many people obviously have realized, just to state the obvious, the proximity to Tucson of the Mexican border. Now, we don't know whether the letter is real. I know that, Harvey. None of us know. But that is obviously very important, as is, as you highlighted, main individual. Now, I know we all had said, right, that she would have been, it's hard for her to move. There had initially been the idea that there was more than one person. I think that when the door cam video came out, right, people started honing in on one person. But just because there's one person on the video doesn't mean there's only one person. I mean, stating the obvious, right?
And again, you're right. You and I can't tell with the veracity of this. What I can say is I know authorities are really interested in this. They're really interested in the ransom letter, but they are definitely interested in these 3 letters. What's perplexing to me is, I mean, $67,000 is a lot of money, but do you roll the dice and pay it? Or do you roll the dice for $50,000 to see if you get the information? We've checked the account, so far nothing. I'm perplexed by that.
So far, nothing. Okay, and obviously the FBI has the account, they have the information. So Harvey, I guess I'm just trying to understand, if they're running down every lead they have, most of them are going to be completely bunk, even though they may be well-intentioned. And maybe some of those tips are going to lead them to the actual people or person involved. Has the FBI told you what to do? I mean, are they just taking these letters from you and being interested? Are they telling you to respond? Are you responding? I mean, is there a two-way street with this individual right now?
No, at least not with us, and I don't think with them either. These email addresses do not yield fruit.
Okay. All right, now, because you identified the backpack 24 hours before law enforcement, and we went and got one to look at it, what could fit and everything, Harvey, we went to the, Walmart and got it, the $10.88 Ozark backpack. You were the first to find that. You also now believe you've identified the jacket worn by the suspect. So what have you found there? We haven't confirmed those details yet.
Yeah, so here's what we're looking at. Initially, we saw this Aero Hex windbreaker, which we thought it might be, and there were similarities to it. We've been digging all day. We think this is called the Athletic Works Fusion Knit Jacket. And if you compare the qualities of this jacket, it's a Walmart jacket, which is interesting. It is a Walmart jacket. It's made of fleece, and we're trying to compare the two things. It's got the same black horizontal stripe as what the kidnapper is wearing, the same type of zipper. The material matches and the pockets match. And it is looking to us like this Athletic Works Fusion Knit Jacket from Walmart is